Hi Aquarius, and welcome to my channel. I hope you're doing well. This is a bonus reading for you all because your January reading was the second most popular. So I'm glad that resonated with a lot of you. So we're going to look a little bit more at your energy for this week. See what comes through. So Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus. So we've got round and round. Some of you may have been going round in karmic cycles in your life. And some of you are starting to see those cycles now for what they are. And realising, what you want and whether you want that anymore. Do you break free or do you keep going round in those cycles? And if you do, things won't change because a lesson there hasn't been learnt, essentially. It's all for your spiritual growth. We got 25 breaking down to a 7, and we've got a 7 here as well. So it's really, Spirit is really saying here, this is, for a lot of you, your spiritual journey. You're being guided to go with the flow. Let it go to the universe, but also be aware of these cycles. Now that could be anything. It could be a karmic relationship, which could be love, family, friends, whatever that is, a job. Could also be thoughts, patterns, behaviours that you're sort of stuck in, that way of thinking. We also got 11, divine number. Again, your spiritual path. You're being guided to do things slowly, one step at a time. Do what you know is right. I'm really getting here, again, Spirit's guiding me, that this is related to ancestral patterns, these cycles here. Some of you, obviously this won't resonate for all of you, but some of you have felt the need to just keep going in that same way. Keep going back to these people, maybe, patterns, whatever it is, because it's the done thing. Some of you are now looking at that. You're kind of also here, I'm seeing you're sort of isolating yourself a bit, really thinking a lot about that. You are air signs, so you do that very well. You're analytical. And then I'm feeling that you're rewarded by the universe. So you may suddenly receive a gift from the universe, whether that's finances, someone comes into your life, and it's very reciprocal. We got the cat here showing self-love and independence. So for some of you, it's when you break free from a way of thinking, doing, whatever that is, that this happens. Maybe in the past, it's been related to self-worth. People haven't given to you equally. For example, Okay, Aquarius, so take what resonates there. We got elephants as well, by the way, here, that a symbol of strength and good fortune. As I was feeling, so if you do things in the right way, you receive this reward, as I said. Some of you need to be strong, like the elephant. Okay, let's take some tarot. Okay, wow, that flipped over. It's interesting, I was saying about karmic cycles and situations, and we got the devil, so, this can show negative thinking, attachments. Can also be addictions, it doesn't have to be a relationship, can be negative thinking, negative people. But for a lot of you, this has kept you stuck. Needing to see things differently, which is why you're being guided there to release a little bit. For some of you, this is a relationship that's coming through here. I'm getting some anxiety coming through now. So for some of you, this is quite difficult for you. But you're being guided to make a decision, a choice around this relationship. I am sensing something toxic, to be honest. Someone quite controlling. They've kept you trapped. Maybe in fear. I'm actually channeling this now. Okay, so try to remove yourself from that situation, if you can, or just take some time out to see things from a higher perspective. 3 major arcana here, so yeah, it's quite a powerful message. The universe is trying to intervene. Some of you as well, if you're not with someone, there's someone on your mind. It's a very strong connection with these 2 cards. The devil isn't always negative. It's like you can't let go of this person. They're in your thoughts, your dreams, and it's kept you a bit stuck. So Spirit is saying, try to focus on you. Feeling grounded, within yourself. Could be a twin flame, if I didn't say that already. So we've got a lot of Earth, Capricorn in particular, Taurus, Virgo, Pisces, Gemini. So any advice now for Aquarius, please, Spirit? Okay, well they all jumped out, but they're telling me to take those. We got a decision again coming through. For some of you, it is turning your back on a relationship. Seeing things from a higher perspective again. Notice here, he's looking down at sort of everything that's happening in his life and in his past, evaluating. Being very logical. Stand your ground, Aquarius. It's time for some of you to do that. I really feel. There's some very deep-rooted issues here for some of you, I feel. This is why some of you are a bit reluctant possibly. For some of you, you could be purging. There may be some purging when you do this reflection and you realise like your worth, and that's why you decide to stand up for yourself. Choose your battles wisely, and your guidance is to move forward. When you're more balanced, we've got the yin and yang here. For some of you, this could be moving home, travelling, but certainly moving on, having the strength to do this. Cancer energy there. So with that, with the round and round, back to that, and this well, again I'm getting that some of you have been repeating the same cycle, if not with the same person and situation, but with different scenarios, it's just kept repeating. And that's where, for some of you, taking this time out, finding that enlightenment helps you realise the patterns you've been stuck in and you've kept repeating. And I feel some of you will break free. Okay, let's take some Lenormand as well. Any other messages for Aquarius? So first of all, we've got 7 and an 8 here, showing a transition for some of you. Now we've got someone here who's quite cunning, deceitful, maybe got in the way of your relationship, or maybe it's someone you're in a relationship with. It was quite toxic, as I was feeling before. And for some of you, you decide to end this cycle, the grave, put it to rest. So whether this is something current or it's, as I said, a repeated pattern that sort of comes up for you in your reflection, or it's just something you need to let go of from the past. We've got the anchor here. Yeah, again, showing with the well, these two really link. It's showing very deep-rooted emotions here that may come out. Things you've suppressed. I feel, very heavy. Wow, I'm really channeling it right now. You may hear it in my voice. Very emotional time for some of you, Aquarius. So go easy on yourself if that's the case. Take some time for self-care. But yeah, very heavy. And some of you haven't felt stable as well, and this is due to insecurity. I feel you felt insecure, so you haven't wanted to break free from this situation maybe. But then you've got the clover that's now come through, showing serendipity, luck on your side. It could be finances on the way, could be a new job for some of you, could be meeting the right person at the right time. But feeling balanced, I'm getting there. We do have the locket showing love potentially on the way. Someone who opens their heart to you, shows you how they feel. So for some of you, this is someone new, I feel. For others, this could be an apology from someone else from your past. In particular, if it's a soul connection, I feel, okay? It wouldn't be a karmic, I don't feel. And if it is, I feel a lot of you would move on from that. Go with how you feel within, okay? This is a solid offer here. It's meant to happen. Let's take some romance angels as well, because we've had some love messages there. Okay, that's quite interesting. Pay attention to the red flags. We had snake. So there is someone there trying to get in the way. Excuse me, just hiccuped. Trying to get in the way. Someone around you who doesn't have your best interests at heart. And for some of you, this is becoming clearer to you. So keep an open mind. Yeah. This is what I'm feeling. Some of you, when you start to step back and open your mind and feel enlightened, that's where some of you find clarity, see things for what they are. You do have true love on the way, though. This is what I'm feeling with this one. This is someone who wants long-term commitment. You're being guided to make the effort. Because some of you are not going to be very trusting, which we've got here. So stand your ground, of course. That could be something you're doing at the moment, but try not to let the past influence the present. So yeah, again, that's why we've got this round and round. Relationship patterns. So if someone betrayed you in the past, of course, don't be like really open, right away and bear all to them. But at the same time, don't be like really closed off like this, fighting everyone off. Find that balance, which we got here, the Chariot. So release things from the past and learn from them. I do feel, this will be reciprocal, as we had here. Equal give and take. Beautiful, Aquarius. Okay, let's take a charm as well. Wow, we got the dagger, showing betrayal for some of you, lies, deception with that snake. So, be aware of the signs. This could be something that comes to light, that someone's done this to you. Now, if it's not a relationship, it could be a friend, it could be someone around you. And this creates fear, the fear I was feeling before. And that's where the healing is needed, and making a decision. We got the teapot showing some of you may want to open up to a friend about this over a cup of tea, for example. And interesting, the bottom of the deck here, let your friends help you. Someone you trust, share this, try and open up. This could be where this purging happens, things that were deep-rooted. Could even be a therapist you might want to reach out to. Take your time with the turtle. Slow and steady wins the race. Kind of like this energy here. Go with the flow. Again, a lot of emotions with the sea. We got a horse that's galloping. So a horse for strength first of all. But this is like the chariot. Because the chariot is fast moving. You can probably see in this image. Moving forward with vigour and motivation. And then in comes this change with the stork. Beautiful. And the stork is carrying a gift here, which then, you receive and you realise that this is a different situation for you. It's more balanced. So yeah, a gift from the universe. It will be a surprise, I feel, for a lot of you. Okay, Aquarius, I hope you've enjoyed this bonus reading. Please do comment if it resonates. Thank you so much for all your support on my channel. Sending peace, love and light to you all, and I'll see you soon.